What's up everybody, Prepared Guy here once again. Today we're taking a look at the THRUNITE Catapult Mini. This flashlight is one of the smallest throwers on the market for about $50 and it comes with a 2-year warranty from THRUNITE. Out of the box, the Catapult Mini comes with the light itself, instructions, a lanyard, an extra O-ring, a C-type charging cable, and a 1100 milliamp 18350 lithium-ion rechargeable battery. I'm going to put some technical specs up on the screen right now for you nerds, so if you guys were interested in that, pause the video right here. Now on to the important test that the cool kids want to know about. During my runtime test, the Catapult Mini on the high 235 lumen mode ran for 1 hour and 52 minutes, even though the manual said it would only last for 1 hour and 20 minutes, which means that the light should run as specified for all of the other outputs and runtimes suggested in the manual. During my runtime test, the light got up to a maximum heat output of 92 degrees Fahrenheit after about 10 minutes of use. During my recharge time test, the Catapult Mini only took 2 hours and 18 minutes to fully recharge from dead using my Anchor variable charger. Note that the battery indicator light on the side button will stay red while charging, and once it's fully charged, it will turn blue. And speaking of charging, the battery indicator light on the side button will also tell you how much charge you have left while you're using the light. Blue is for over 75%, purple for anything under 75%, and red for 25% and under. The Catapult Mini is IPX8 rated up to 2 meters. It is also impact rated for up to 1.5 meters, and it also weighs 115 grams or just over 4 ounces with the battery on board. The Catapult Mini also has a maximum beam distance of 1,960 feet or 598 meters. It also has a maximum candela of 89,600 CD, and the color tint of the LED is cool white. Now let's go over some of the button operations.
Okay guys, so at the top of the screen you're going to see some of the parameters for the modes in general. I'm going to give you guys a rundown of the lumen outputs and the run times right now. So you're going to put this in the 0.5 lumen modes. This is the Firefly mode, and that's going to run for 106 hours or 4 days and 10 hours. Then you're going to bump it up to the low 21 lumen mode with a runtime of 12 hours. Then we're going to bump it up again to the 96 lumen mode with a runtime of 4 hours. Then we're going to bump it up again to the high 235 lumen mode with a runtime of 80 minutes or 1 hour and 20 minutes. Then we're going to double tap this and put it in the turbo mode, and that's going to be 680 lumens with a runtime of 70 minutes or 1 hour and 10 minutes. And then if we wanted to triple click, we're going to put this in the strobe mode, and that strobe mode has a runtime of 30 minutes. Once you're in strobe, you can hold it down, and we're going to go into the beacon mode, and that beacon mode I'm assuming is going to last a lot longer than 30 minutes, but it says in the manual that the 30 minutes is just for the strobe. It doesn't specify if it's 30 minutes for the beacon and the SOS mode as well. I'm going to assume that those are going to last a lot longer than the strobe. 30 minutes seems kind of like a low amount of time for this to be used, since the turbo mode runs for 70 minutes on continuous output. So it's just a weird way that they worded that, but it is what it is. So there's the parameters right there at the top of the screen. Okay guys, I'm going to go through some of the button pushes on this light. It's a very simple light to use. If you want to use the eco mode, you just hold down the side button, it goes right into eco mode. You hold it down again and it cycles through. And if you wanted to cycle through each one, you could just go like that. The memory for the light, if I shut this off right now, will go back into the mode that I have it in, except for if I double tap it and go to turbo and then I turn it off and then turn it back on, it's not going to go back into turbo. And the same thing with moonlight mode. If I turn it off from moonlight mode, it's going to go back into the last normal setting. From low, medium, and high are the only ones that show up in the memory. So if I wanted to lock out this light, I press it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It'll flash a few times, and now I'm locked out completely. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it brings it back. If I wanted to use the little beacon on the side, I hold that down for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and it will show that the little blue indicator light on the side lights up. And that's so if you leave it somewhere in the dark and you wanted to find it, you can go ahead and find it right away. It'll be lit up. But if you use the light at all, if you turn it on and then you shut it off, the beacon light shuts off. So if you want to use the strobe mode, 1, 2, 3, goes in the strobe, hold it down, it will go into the next blinking mode, which is beacon, and you hold it down again, and it will go into the SOS mode, and then you hold it down again, it goes back into strobe. Very simple operation for this light. Alright guys, we're outside with the THRUNITE Catapult Mini, and from about 10 feet away, this is the 0.5 lumen Firefly mode with a runtime of 106 hours. I'm going to bump this up to the low 21 lumen mode. We're about 100 feet away from that tree line over there. And this has a runtime of 12 hours. I'm going to bump it up to the medium 96 lumen mode. And this has a runtime of 4 hours. I'm going to bump it up again to the 235 lumen high mode with a runtime of 1 hour and 20 minutes. And like I said, we are about 100 feet away from that tree line. As you guys can see, very bright. I can actually see exactly what I'm looking at all the way over there in that tree line. As I spin around across the road, not too bad, nice and bright. Now, I'm going to bump this up to the turbo mode, which has a runtime of 1 hour and 10 minutes, and that is 680 lumens. This has a max beam distance of 598 meters, or 1,960 feet. That's 1,960 feet that this can go up to in the 680 lumen mode. That's the turbo mode. Not too bad, guys. Nice and bright. You can really see what's going on. All the way at the bottom of that street there where that car is, you're talking probably about 500-600 feet away. Not bad. Nice and bright. You can really see what you're looking at with this. You can see those treetops over here. If I want to double click again, or triple click, I can put it into the strobe mode. And that's what the strobe mode looks like. And I'll double click again and put that into the turbo mode. Now here's the other thing too, guys. I have with me the Olight Warrior X Turbo, and that's in the high mode. As you can see, they're pretty comparable. I mean, if you're gonna like look far away with these are both pretty comparable lights. The Warrior X Turbo has a beam distance of 3,280 feet. We're approximately 200 feet away from that tree line over there. And as you guys can see, this has some throw to it. I mean, that's really going up there. You can see all the way up to the top of those trees. You can see the treetops all the way over there. Those treetops are really far away. See that fence line over here? That red fence is approximately 100 feet away from me right now. And like I said, guys, this is comparable to the Olight Warrior X Turbo. So it's just a smaller package. Pretty good throw, pretty good beam pattern. You see the tops of the trees. In the background, that's the moon. The tops of the trees. This is the Catapult Mini. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you're thinking of picking one of these lights up, I suggest that you totally do, because the fact it is pretty nice light for the money. You're looking at getting one of these right now on Amazon with a 20% off coupon, right direct on Amazon Prime, for $40. I mean, that's not too bad at all. So it's $50 regular price and $40 with a 20% off coupon. So it's totally worth it. For the pros and cons, my pros is it's small, it's bright, it's got a good throw. It's the smaller version basically of a Warrior X Turbo, and I think that's a pretty cool light in itself, and this was pretty close to that light anyway. And you know, for the price point definitely worth it. THRUNITE is always pretty good when it comes to pricing their lights at good, reasonable prices and also giving you pretty decent quality. If there was one con I would say that I don't like about this light, I don't really have one. I mean, if you think about it overall, it doesn't get too hot in your hand when you're holding it. It's really nice light. Overall, high quality, C-type charging. It's got a little space over here for the lanyard. The button is easy to use. It's not like, you know, flimsy or anything like that. The lens is nice. It's a pretty clear lens. It's really, really nice looking light all over. I mean, guys, seriously, grab one of these. I mean, I'm going to leave a link down in the description, and I'll let you guys decide. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.